Coco, you should really eat, okay? Can you guys hear me? Facebook. My live? There we go. Made a connection. Okay, so Coco. We need to get Coco eating because she has a nice warm dinner I made for her. And she is not going to eat it. Let's put this up here. Like everything else in my life, everything's getting crowded. There we go. Hey, you weren't chewing that cord. Listen, you have food for supper, okay? Not cords. Not TREATS. Does anyone have any plans for the weekend? Hi, everyone. Whoa. We need to get this bird fed. Okay, where's my page so I can see that Facebook comments? There we are. Hi, everyone. Eileen's birthday tomorrow, Coco? That's nice, eh? What's wrong, honey? Okay. Eileen's birthday tomorrow. So if you're on Facebook, I'm also streaming on YouTube. Anne-Marie's having a relaxing weekend, and she's a 29-month subscriber. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, honestly, because it helps us pay for these baby birds. You're cold, but you won't eat your warm food. Hello. Oh my God, you guys, I'm dying to see that TikTok. You're putting Christmas up tomorrow? Oh, and Paula's a subscriber or a member on YouTube for 18 months. Thank you, Paula. Paula's like joined right the first time, right? How's Newman? He's good. He's sad. He needs help eating, maybe. Need help eating? He's sad. He doesn't like that big collar. It's Eileen Kerr's birthday. You stinky cockatoo. Have you guys ever smelled a wet cockatoo? Yeah, you're OGs. That's what it's called. The OGs. There's two OGs. There's the OGGs. OOGGs. That was from 1996. Oh no. 2016. Then there's the OOOGGGs, and they're from 2012, maybe even 2010. And then there's the OOGGs, and they're from 2016. Then there's the OGs that are the subscribers and members. Wet dog is pretty bad, but a stinky wet cockatoo is pretty stinky. I think he does have eczema. The only thing that makes sense. He's upset. I want to bring him over here on my lap, but I got little Miss Diva here who's cold. What's that say? OJ's. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I don't know why I got suddenly I don't have anything to say. Okay, so if you missed the shower video, Rue was on a birdie Zoom call on TikTok last night, and it was absolutely freaking hilarious. It was probably the funniest Rue video I've ever seen. All these Zoomers were birds, right? Like gray, cockatiel, blah, 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 blah. You know those squares, like the squares. And I'm like, I want to join. So I said, can I join? And I was just gonna go with Coco, and then all of a sudden Rue comes out and she starts ranting, and then it was like Rue in the corner, the bottom corner, just ranting away, and all the birds just looking at it. I want that guy to send it to me so bad, but like, how often do I bug him? Everyone's saying hello to Coco and your friends. How many times should I bug him? I asked him yesterday. No, this morning. And he said he's uploading it and he'll send me the link. But I haven't gotten the link yet. Oh, I got a super sticker. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. So how many times should I ask? Like, when should I ask again? And what should I say to ask again? What should I say? Like, how do you ask a second time? I want you guys. I should have done a screen record. I don't know why I didn't do that. I was gonna do a screen record and then, but I thought, well, that's kind of rude because then it's like I'm doing something without someone's permission. So that no, I won't do that. If he wants to send it to me, he can send it to me. I should have done it. Oh, ask him if he was able to upload it. Okay. Coco and the birdies. You can tell him if you sent the link, I haven't received it. Oh, and I can say, hey, um, here's my email address if you want to send me the link to that thing. I'm really excited to see it. I'll take your page. How about that? Sweeten the pot a bit. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy Lynn Harper. Jimmy. Well, maybe he just doesn't have time. I don't want to like be like, you know what I mean? Even though I want to go I've looked all day. Sorry to bother you, but did you upload? Well, should I wait till tomorrow? Wait till tomorrow, right? I wish one of you guys were maybe I wish one of you guys were I wish one of you guys were there to see it because it was so cute. Pretty please. I got another super sticker. Thank you, Paula. What's going on in Ontario this weekend? There was someone, Paula, I think you know this. There's this, I follow drama on YouTube, and the big drama is this guy said he's from Toronto, but he's not from Toronto. He's really not from Toronto. He's from that Kitchener area, Kitchener Waterloo area. There's a little town there in between Kitchener Waterloo. I don't know. It'll come to me. Anyways, so the big deal is that, oh, you're not from Toronto. You're from Cambridge or whatever. And then, yeah, the Cambridge area. And so, but I'm like, I'm from Toronto. I was born in Toronto and grew up there, and then I moved to all over Toronto. But no one knew where the other, there's so many towns and small cities around Toronto. And if you're Canadian, you know that there's only one place that the general population outside of Canada knows from Canada is Toronto. So people say, Toronto, I'm by Toronto. I come from Toronto. Anyways, it's kind of a Canadian thing. I'm sure that's like some of you guys. I know it's not Toronto, Paula, but don't you say if you're explaining to people where you're from, you're like around Toronto, you're Toronto or whatever? You're from Kitchener? Have you been to Elora, Casper? You do that, right, Casper? Yeah, people like if you're from like some state that's not that very popular. Yeah, my mom had a store in Elora. I was my teen years there, so that would be 20 years ago. No, I'm 56. If I'm 56, and I was in Elora from age 16 to 21. It's been early 80s. Anyways, are you familiar with that? Oh yeah, okay, so I told you that. If you've ever been there, if you go up, there's a Mill Street and there's Metcalfe Street that goes up the hill into the town. My mom had a store right on the other side of the street. It's still there. It's like a gray house with a big porch. That was my mom's. Oh, Anne Marie's 24-month anniversary. Kathy, you understand? Yeah, like Atlanta. Oh my God, the stuff from Atlanta I'm hearing, Jordan. Oh boy, there's so much drama about Atlanta on TikTok right now. You know Elora? You might have been the same age as me. It was like a little tourist town, and we used to go to a gorge. It's the Elora Gorge, and we used to go hang out there. Teenagers. That was before they have a fence up around now, and you can't. But we would hang out all around the top of the gorge, and people would jump off. But then someone jumped off and broke their spine, and they sued the gorge. So now no one can go up there. Oh, how far from Detroit are you? What's going on in Atlanta is the food scene. Apparently, it's so dramatic. All the restaurants in all the restaurants in Atlanta, because there's this TikToker. He's like a food critic, and his name is Keith Lee. And he went to Atlanta. He was invited to Atlanta, and he went to all these different restaurants. And he went to this one restaurant, and they were really rude to him. They weren't rude to him. They were rude to his wife, because he always sends his wife in or his family in to get the food so that people don't know it's him, so he can give an honest review. And they said, you can't order here. You have to call it in. And so he called it in, and they said, oh, you can't call it in. You have to call Skip the Dishes. And he's outside the restaurant looking in, and it's full of people. And then he calls Skip the Dishes, and they're closed. So he's standing out the restaurant, and he can't get food. But it's a full restaurant. He can't go in. So anyways, he thought that was kind of bizarre, which I agree. And then this restaurant had all these rules, like really rude rules on the wall. Anyway, so it was like a big deal on, because then the restaurant responded to the negative review, and they said it was a video of the guy, someone saying, "Hey, did you see the Keith Lee TikTok?" And the guy says, "Who's Keith Lee?" And that was their response. And oh my God, TikTok blew up. Oh, really? Anyways, so then it turned and then Keith Lee started getting death threats because he said something in Atlanta wasn't good, and his wife was getting death threats, and his kids were getting death threats because he said something about that restaurant. Bizarre, eh? Are we behind? How did Newman make out at the bat? He has eczema. See, he's up there. Do you see him? He's up behind me. And Cookie's been taking care of him all day. Here. Rue wants to come on my lap. Here, Rue. Come on. Oh. There we go. What are you gonna say? Look. Look. Look at Goku's so mad. Hi. Hi, everyone just joining us. It's just us. Just us tonight. I was gossiping about drama. Nothing too exciting. Do I have any announcements? Oh. I could talk about this. Who's sitting behind me? Newman. Do you see? It's right under that rope there. And Cookie, where's Cookie? Cookie's guarding him. Cookie's on the rope. You see him on the rope? No, this way. Cookie, no one can see you. Cookie's guarding him like crazy. What else can I talk about? You saw the shower? Don't say shower in here, or Facebook will zap me. Zap. Right? Zap. Zap. Right? We get zapped. You don't want Facebook to zap me. No zapping. They've been zapping me all week. She doesn't like that. Yeah, I gotta feed him. Rude? Don't be so rude. No. Josh, no. What? What? Can I go put Newman on my lap, Coco? Please? Please? He needs some extra love today. Please. Here, let's get Newman. Where can I put Coco? You guys okay if Coco squats? Just turn your volume down. Here, Newman, honey. You want something to eat? Here. Oh, you ate. Want to come sit with Mom? No? Okay. That's a no. Okay, do you want to sit with Mom? Yes. Oh, I remember that old show. Are you gonna get snow this weekend, Janet? You got banned for saying that? Kiwi does talk. She says, want some. She practices talking. She goes, Kiwi. Practices saying things that Brad says. Hello, Kiwi. Stuff like that. But she secrets. She secretly talks. So when the door is closed, you can hear her talking. What's this? Oh, hey, look. There's a new thing. I'm doing a supporter drive. Oh, it's wanting me to join as a subscriber. That's weird. Oh, it says no, she says she doesn't really, she's not into like, I thought I heard something. I thought maybe one of the girls fell. I don't, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain what she talks. She, she's like a little bit like Newman, where she repeats a conversation. Like, Newman will pretend he's on the phone, like, okay, bye. Okay, bye. Or, you're screaming, you want to go upstairs? Or, I'm bed tired. Are you bed tired? She says things like that, where Sid is like Kiwi likes to imitate interactions. Like she'll take something in her hand and her foot, and she'll go, want some? And then hands it out. Want some? And hands it out. And then she's like pretending that she's saying yeah. So she imitates reactions, which is cute. Newman does the same. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. The stars. My birds are quiet because Kiwi and Coco had a bath. Newman is upset because his face got scrubbed and he's got a big collar on. And Cookie's guarding. And Maxwell, I don't know why he's quiet today. Maxwell's still, I call him my stalker, my new stalker. Oh, hi, Terry, I am live. Thanks, Linda. Has Max surprised you with anything lately? Not really. He just stalked me that one day. And if I'm really active, like cleaning and stuff like that, then I won't let him out. How many of you were here when I was explaining it all to you guys? And I deleted that live. Oh, Paula's on YouTube? Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I can't have another bird. Like, honestly, I can be pet sitter in an emergency situation like that, but I can't have another bird. I explained it twice, so you got the idea. We're okay, Annabelle. Thank you. Maxwell's mom is going to get a place in December, she said. So maybe one more month. So 1 more month. I'm thinking it's December 1st. So. All right, Coco, December 1st. Free up some more of Mama's time. So did you guys have anything good to eat tonight? What was dinner tonight? It's his cage. Not my cage. Katrina Tubelman, Facebook, Bluebird on keeps getting more and more budgie. She seems to have no limit. Oh, how many? You had ginger chicken on rice? That sounds good. Jocelyn and Rachel's. You went to an Italian restaurant. Anne Marie, she always has good food. Dinner at a place next to Olive Garden. Was it good, Paul? Tomato soup. Healthy Southwestern beans and rice. You got Domino's. Domino's is good. Pizza Hut, the new artisan crust, thin crust, out of this world. Leftovers. Last night we had butter chicken, so we're having that leftovers. But we're going out tonight, so maybe I won't have time. It's at 6. I'm not sure if I have time for it. What kind of food does Jack Astor serve, Casper? Well, that sounds good, Sky. Do you think it'll be as good as it was 30 years ago? Mabe, hey! I eat chocolate chips too. No joke. I sit there with a big bag of chocolate chips. Wings and burgers. Yeah, Indian butter chicken, it's called. Who's had butter chicken? It's really good. Who, who's had butter chicken? You can get the sauce at Costco. Normally, I don't like. I probably said this. You guys have probably heard this before, but I don't like pre-made foods really, or pre-made sauces or things like that. But this butter chicken sauce from Costco is like it tastes fresh. You love it? Do you guys go to Costco? Because there's a butter chicken sauce there that is so good. Burger with barbecue sauce and cheese and bacon and 3 large beers. That sounds like a dinner my husband would have. Chicken at an African restaurant in Disney World. Which brand? Let me get the sauce. Hold on. Okay, we're going to show everyone our sauce. You guys, you want to screenshot it? This. And we just put a rotisserie chicken cut up in it. It's so good. I don't know if they have that sauce in the States. There's a lot of Indians that live in our area, so yeah. It's just the sauce, and you go to the grocery store and get one of those rotisserie chickens, shred it, put it in the sauce, heat it up, have over rice, and it's so good. Oh, thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. What are we missing here? Tomato base. Let me. It's Hold on. I could probably eat it every night for a week. Well, until I can't eat it anymore. It has tomato paste, water, cream, sugar, garlic, salt, oil, spices, and fenugreek leaves. So there's no chemicals in it. It's really good. I don't like all that chemical stuff. It's not that spicy. I'm sure grocery stores will have it in the international section, like a version of it. But just look at the ingredients, so there's no chemicals in it. Even the Indians buy this, Brad said. He works with them, a lot of them, and they say they use that. You add sweet peppers. Kondo must have entered the room. Wow, the chat's moving fast now that Kondo's here. Yeah, they are cool ropes. It's delicious. Oh, yum. And then you buy that naan bread. I'm sure you could, Paul. And it's an easy dinner. It's not that spicy. And you buy naan bread, Naan bread, and you heat it up with we just baked it in the oven, the naan bread. It's like a thin bread, super thin bread, and you put a bit of butter on it and put it in the oven, heat it up. It's really good. It's quiet here. It is quiet. It's called butter chicken, Dylan. Tuna melt? Oh, that's really good. I haven't made one of those in ever. Yeah, it does sound good with that. Who doesn't love tuna melts? Yeah, naan bread, right, Judith? Boy, the chat really starts going as soon as Kondo shows up. Oh, you nuke it? Oh, okay. My mom used to make curry. She used to make it. She would like uh make it with like I think she would boil the chicken and shred it up and put some chicken stock in it. She put apples in it and cut up carrots and cut up potatoes. But it was like a yellow curry. She only used curry powder. But people use coconut milk here now. Coconut milk all the time, and for some reason, I just can't. The thought of having coconut milk in my food doesn't. Just makes me sick. They're here. They're just quiet. They're quiet. There's one. We had 2 showers today. A Thompson, they had 2 showers. They're full. Newman's mad because his face. Did he just itch? Newman's not saying anything because his face was scrubbed. And Cookie's guarding Newman, and Rue's quiet because I'm here, and she's happy when I'm here. Costco does sell it, Diane? Where's that criminal Kiwi? She's out there. I'd get me a TV show. What can we do on my show, Robert? Got any ideas? Well, good. Oh. What do you put in it, Dylan? Spa day with each. Tell people not to own parrots. Well, I won't say that because there's so many birds that are such beautiful birds and rescues. Like the birds that I've seen in the rescues close to us. Oh my God, they're gorgeous birds. I would take them all, but I can't. But people aren't really buying babies anymore. Not like they used to. I don't think people are breeding them or encouraging it. The only people who are selling babies are scammers. But I think it's pretty rare that you find baby birds. But if you can rescue a bird or give a bird another chance at a nice home, some homes, like if you're just a single person and you're retired, you have a really nice bird, really nice older bird, like an African gray or a cockatoo that just wants to be quiet too. I say don't buy eggs. Don't buy, people buy eggs. You know, I have a bird forum, and some reason different countries will sell macaw eggs, or they'll sell eggs so you can raise it from an egg. And a lot of people come to the forum looking for help because the baby's born, but they don't know how to hand feed it properly, or the right temperature, or the right way to hold the syringe, and the birds get infections and they get stunted growth. And anyways, that's a real thing. I don't like that. Don't buy that. Yeah, the hand feeding, if you don't know. And it's funny because when you type, I don't know if it's still the same, but if you type in sick baby macaw or how to feed a baby macaw or something baby macaws, that forum comes up all the time. So there's actually a 911 area on Avian Avenue. So if you have an emergency, you can post there. And only people who have experience medically can answer you. So it's not like you don't go, oh, what do I do? My bird's sick. And then someone says, I don't know, something stupid. You have to be, whatever. Maeve was in there. Birds need to be wild, yes. Not these birds, though. These are rescue birds, Sylvia. But we can put, let's put, okay, Coco, if we put you in the wild, what would you eat? Garbage? Let's see, Coco, here. Okay, Coco goes in the wild, right? She can't fly. She's half bald. She's never had to fight for food. And she needs to be warm. She needs her mom. Oh, the picture's blurry? I know, it's just. And Newman, what would Rue, the only bird that I think would make it in the wild is Rue. Right? You're young, you're healthy. She wants to be free. She wants to fly and take off and be her own boss. No, Coco wouldn't last a day. Probably the only bird I think that would last a day, more than a day, would be Rue. The rest of them wouldn't. Kiwi wouldn't last. Kiwi, Did you hear the Kiwi story? Thompson? One New Year's Eve, Kiwi flew, she got out the door. She flew away. She was missing for downtown Vancouver. She was missing for about 6 hours. And she had flown, but she landed in, like, eventually we found her, but she landed in a bush and was hiding in a bush. And someone walking by, she walked up to a lady that was just walking down the lane. She walked right up to the lady and put her foot up. Kiwi doesn't have an injury. Kiwi's actually pretty fearful. And I was wondering, like, because you could hear all these crows, right? We were looking everywhere for her. A lot of you have heard that story, but I was going, it was downtown Vancouver. It was New Year's Eve, and I was hysterically running up and down the streets of downtown Vancouver, right in the core of downtown Vancouver. I was screaming, my bird, my bird. And, like, people must have thought I was. But we had signs up within an hour. And just so happens when the lady was walking along, she put her foot up, the sign was right there. So she called us. You want to come over here now, Leland? Come see Mom? Come on, what are you screaming at? Here. No? Okay, what's going on? What are you guys saying now? Let me put my glasses on. You had a BG missing for 6 days? Your macaw is annoying? Oh, mine's sweet. I got a sweet macaw. I don't know who Sparky is. Good night, Sharon. Rue isn't wild caught, but she's kind of wild. Oh, you would message people? Yeah, you need to be kind of you need to have, there's settings for like how many comments you have to have under your belt. Kiwi is healthy, no injury. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll believe you. Good night, Robert. I missed, if you answered me about what my show would be about, I missed the answer. Really? Where do you free fly your birds? I could never do that. I honestly, I would be so emotionally affected if one of my birds got lost and I never knew where they would be. Like, you have no, oh, no. That is not a no-go. No. Yeah. Are you hungry? You want a banana? Listen, Coco, I gave you your food already 4 times. Here. You don't want your food. Do you want banana? That's a 40-year-old banana. You can't eat it. Are you eating that? I'll ignore it for a minute. I wouldn't be able to survive it. Mm-mm. I know me. I know me. Where is it you live? Where do you live? We live by the ocean, so the birds would get stop. Thailand. Okay, I understand. Oh, you're in Thailand. Okay, well, yeah, different. Totally different. It's night, your temperature's good, and they live outside, and totally different. We're in Canada, so it's really cold. Whoa! And there's not a lot of wild parrots here. We have rescue parrots. Okay, what do you want? Do you want a banana for dinner, or what do you want? Hold on. You don't want the spoon food. You want that dirty old banana. You want this? Okay, I'm gonna get her some banana. Hold on. What else is going on with everybody? Here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be going soon too. What time is it? 6:23. I've been live for a long time today. Yeah, that's amazing. I love that movie. Oh, right, the time change. I don't do well with this one. I don't do well with this one. Kiwi's getting tired. Okay, everyone, I gotta go. Kiwi's getting tired. She probably wants to come in here. When she comes in here, I have to get everyone tucked away because they get on her cage and she bites their feet. So we need everyone to have their feet. So thanks everyone for watching and all the reactions and the likes and the super chats and the stars. Thank you guys. And we'll check in this weekend. I don't know when, but hopefully I can.